but I can approach his disciple. How to call? Venerable Prabhupada is not here, right? How to call that great master? They have specific position.
Not Lama.
Not Lama. More than one level more than Lama. It's a position. You know, it's a ranking.
Not patriarch.
Between patriarch and Lama. I just don't remember. Okay.
Is it Ajahn? Is it Rinpoche?
Rinpoche, yes, thank you, Monshin. Rinpoche is one of the Rinpoche that I get my questions, you know, public, in the publics. And then I'm so happy that I got his answer. And his answer can be used in my research. So without hesitation, I use that answer into my own research. And it's very, very, outstanding information, because I get the answer by myself, by questioning, something like that. And this is the techniques that I usually use. For another of my research, I got many opportunity, and one opportunity I meet with the great Ajahns in Abhidhamma teachings in Thailand. Ajahn Sujin Barihan Wanaket, you know that? she is quite reputation, in terms of knowledgeable of Abhidhamma study. And then once at a time, I joined the seminar. Like Professor Odwin, I joined the seminar. And then I raised my hand. I request for asking. Yeah, when the staff accept my request, then I walk to the stage. And then I grab the microphone by myself. Can you imagine like two or 300 participants? And then I ask myself, I got the opportunity to ask directly to professor. And then what I obtained is the valuable answer from speakers, from professional. This is very count, something like that. And of course, I use that answer in my research. Okay, so this is something that you should learn. Some of you may don't know that you can use this kind of information into your thesis. Now you know. Okay, so please do it. Okay, in conclusion, from now on, in the future, if you got any occasion to join in any form of international seminar, and with or without questioning, please use that seminar content into your dissertation. Okay, all right. This is my second issue. Good afternoon to Venerable Rungwit. Okay, good afternoon. Venerable Rungwit, can you hear me?
Yes, Ajahn, I can.
Okay.
Ajahn, I would like to tell you that Isinki contacted me and she said she had to go to clinic.
Okay.
She said in Myanmar, the clinic is only open today, so she had to go today. And she cannot join the class.
Okay, thank you.
Because of political issue. So.
All right. Well, for today, it's going to be your turn, okay? But not that serious. It's your turn to present your work. I don't want to use the word presentation. Maybe report. Or let me know, okay? Let me know. Let me know about as I communicate through the line group already. It's probably 3 issues for you to report. Okay, the first one is some progressive of your proposal. Okay, the second one, it's maybe your experiences that you obtain from doing research. The last one maybe your difficulties, your problems that you gain. Okay, this is going to be crucial for your friends too. I mean, when you share your problems, some of the problems will be the same as your friends. Some will be news to others. Okay, so if you share in the class, not only you who will get the guideline from me, but your friends will learn, and will learn how to cope or how to deal with such problems, something like that. Okay, so how about I give you guys less than 10 minutes? Is that too little? Is that too less? I think it's okay. You can use like 5 minutes.
Not a problem, Ajahn.
I think that 5 or 10 minutes, it depends, okay? All right, and with or without PowerPoint is fine. Some of you may prepare for the PowerPoint presentation. It's good, it's fine. But some of you who are not prepared, it's okay. All right? So we have just, how many? We have just 9 of our. So let's the report. I would say progressive report. Okay. That's the progressive report begins, and then I, at the end of the class, I will try to conclude everything, and I will let you know about the regulations or what you should do next. Okay, because now all of you get what I expected. It's very satisfying to me. Is that draft of dissertation proposal? It's very good. Okay, how about we will run the progressive report according to the order, according to the list, okay, from the number 1 to the last one. Okay, so who is the last one? Venerable Tisana, you are honored to be the first one.
Hello, Ajahn. Ajahn.
Hi, good afternoon.
Are you here?
Yes, I can hear you. Do not forget to let your friends know about your title and your objectives at least. Okay.
Oh yes, Ajahn. Then I will show my this proposal. I want to show my dissertation proposal.
Okay, please go ahead.
So this is my thesis dissertation proposal titled An Application of Western Growth, Special Reference to Theravada, Pinyawari Sutta, and growing intellect theory. But Ajahn, my thesis, I want to change first objective and second objective. The first objective, growing intellect theory, and second objective is to explain Western growth according to Theravada Pinyawari Sutta and later that just Athagaratiga. And the last one is apply Western growth with special reference to Theravada Pinyawari Sutta and growing intellect theory. But I want to change objective 1 and objective 2 because I already have Tibet contact. This Tibet contact Ajahn, my opinion, growing intellect theory, I want to write second result. Firstly, characteristic, function, manifestation, proximate causal, pinya. The second one is the body concept of wisdom. And 2.3, to substitute wisdom grow. I want to use Pratokosa and Yonidom Nadikara, external condition, internal condition. Second 2.4, I want to change three sources of the wisdom grow. Wisdom based on listening and learning and study. And wisdom based on thinking, reflection, and wisdom based on practicing. Tutamaya pinya, senamaya pinya, bhavanamaya pinya. And 2.5, the four sources of wisdom grow. I want to resort. Firstly, we need to environment, educational environment. Another one is Taburitu Vanatia and Yonidomanati Kara Ajam. Based on Sakawati Soda. The last one, 2.6, I want to write a 5 sources of wisdom grow. Sila, active, steady, discussion, concentration, and consideration. Samadhi and apamana, not the same. That's the one I want to serve. Tila, Sutta, Takisa, and apamada, Samadhi, and apamana. This is the mind opinion Ajahn. Second one is the 7 sources of the wisdom grow, and then the 5 sources of wisdom grow, and the last one is from perspective of Buddhist scholar man, the wisdom grow. I want to write objective 1. I want to change objective 2. Second objective wisdom grow according to Theravada Pinyavadi Sutta and later that just at Atagara Tiga. But I want to resort about Pinyavadi Sutta, Mahapinyavadi Sutta, Samadhi Sutta, Samasangapa Sutta, Kawi Sutta, and Sariputta Thera, outstanding man on Theravada Buddhism. This is the first primary source. That's why I want to resort my thesis, primary sources about related Sutta, and second one, primary sources about growing intellect theory. This is my thesis, objective Ajahn. This is my opinion. And another one, I want to note about scope of research, because some students, they want to write a scope of content, scope of research. This is the one scope of my thesis, scope of research Ajahn. Personally, I understand scope of content and clear understand Ajahn. Scope of source of data understand. And scope of population, I very understand. And then may I note about another one about scope of place. Because some thesis, they want to write only a scope of place. For example, I research only in Myanmar, and only in Thailand, and only another country. That's the one may I know about scope of place.
Scope of place?
This is Ajahn. Yes, Ajahn.
Mm-hmm.
Because this is only Ajahn I follow Ajahn idea, scope of content. I'm very light. I agree with Ajahn idea. Scope of subset of data, I agree with Ajahn idea. And then scope of population, I agree But another one, may I note about a score of place? Because problem with all students, for example, I would like to write in Myanmar about Myanmar, Buddhism of Myanmar. Scope it, I cannot write whole Myanmar, but only in, I live in Mandalay. That's why I want to research only Mandalay. That's why may I know scope of place. This is our problem, and I want to know about my dissertation.
Okay. Is that all? You finished, right? Is that all?
Yeah, finish the Ajahn.
Okay. Can you keep sharing? Okay. To your objectives. Firstly, to your objectives.
Yes, Ajahn. Firstly,
Objective is very
objective,
important. Yeah.
to examine.
Okay, good. Well, let me share you like this. Objectives are something that you will not change so many times. Okay, but is it can be changed? Yes, of course. All of the objectives can be adjusted or can be minor change, but I strongly not recommend everyone to just make a major change, because changing objectives will affect to everything in this world. It's not affect to yourself only. It affects to two of your considering committees. You're going to have two committees, not only one, right? So it's like butterfly effects. Whenever this not, do you know butterfly effects? when just when just a tiny butterfly swing their little wings, it affects to the universe. Okay, so it means that the objectives actually it should not be changed. I would say should not be changed, but if the researcher insists, then it can be adjusted in supervision of the two committees. Okay, I insist that two committees is not only me. Okay, first of all, I'm not sure if you will let me help you or who's going to be the two of them. I would say in general that if you are my student and I am a supervisor of you, then I can use my 50% authorization in order to guide you, right? But if I am not your supervisor, I have no rights to guide you. So you need to be very careful that who will authorize you to do this and do that, something like that. Okay. My point is that I would say I can guide you. Okay, I can guide you just only my guidance, but after all, you need to take my guidance to consult with your two supervisors, something like that. Okay, from my point of view is that I think your objectives is normal. There is no problems in your objectives, but maybe the problems caused by your misunderstanding, something like that. The objectives were set really good for you still. Because why? The first objective to study growing intellect theory, it means you need to study not from Buddhist perspective. Your first objective is non-Buddhist theory. Then you need to understand this first. Okay. Chapter 2 is non-Buddhism. Meanwhile, your next objective, your second objectives, or your third chapters will be 100% Buddhist concept. Okay. Step by step. First, you study non-Buddhism. Second, you study purely Buddhism. And lastly, you are on your chapter 4. It's like integrated study between non-Buddhism theory and Buddhism concepts. It will be included in your chapter 4. Something like that. Many of students in this class share this idea. Something like that. And if you make clear about this one, if you accept these three objectives, your dissertation will be 100% pass all of the committees. I can guarantee you. Why? Because I always say that in terms of conducting PhD level, you cannot just reorganizing what we have in Buddhism only without integrating any non-Buddhist idea. Okay, so I mean that you just cannot study only from Buddhist texts and suggest for the new body of knowledge about the growing wisdom, something like that. Why not? Because everybody know maybe better than you, right? How to cultivate that wisdom according to Buddhism.
Okay, yes.
Something like that, right? In just some of the dissertation can only study from Buddhism. Yeah, it depends. It depends. Not all. I mean, not all, but majority of the dissertation of PhD. So that's why from your newly proposed structure, you mentioned only Buddhism, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah. I saw in the table contents, right? You mentioned about sutta, kavi sutta, samma kappa sutta, do sutta, this sutta, panya sutta, one panya vutti sutta, right? What's the new? What is the new point? There is no point. They know already, right? They know. Yeah. All of the insight meditation master, they know better than you, right? All of the scholars, they know how to cultivate wisdom. So what is the new body of knowledge that you're going to present them? Without the intellectual growing theory from modern science, you suggest very old. Nobody going to read for you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Something like that, right? So if for my suggestion, okay, for my humble suggestion, I suggest that you remain this concept first. Okay, and you should be patient on studying them first. You should know about your objectives first. Okay, what you need for your first objective, what you need for your second objective, what you need for your third objective. If you know this better, if you understand your own objective, I think you are safe. And this is very easy, Venerable Tisana.
Yeah.
Your chapter 2, okay, if you remain these patterns, your chapter 2 will be very easy. Why? Because you can get many information from non-Buddhist theories. They talk about intellectual, right? They talk about artificial intellectuals. They talk about something like that, right? How to promote person's intellectual. You can mention about IQ, EQ.
Yeah.
You can also mention about emotional intelligence. You can mention a lot of intelligence theory, something like that. But I don't expect that much. You just grab one of the theory from modern science that is most related to the mind growing concept from Buddhism, something like that. I think I like this. Okay, but as I said, it depends on you. Okay.
Yeah.
I think I can answer this. The first question of you, okay? For the future, okay? After you gain a lot of information, and in the future, if you wish to slightly change about the objectives, why not? It can be changed. But at this point, I'm not encourage you to change anything. It's like a patient who got accident.